It does appear as if I am live once more. Let's get my reactivity up because I'm the one playing the game today. Now, let's get this fucking going.
Team 17! Sassy Chap Games.
Dollar bills are... Oh,
Date everything.
I'll let Joe take back over for any of the ones that they specifically would want to do. Though I am going to be interacting with Loki today because I would like to as well.
It's Lucinda Lavish.
God
she seems to
fucking
enjoy
damn
this
it, woman.
hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Hold on. Let's do this one.
Nope. Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Alright, so we're not going down. Okay, so this is, let's see. You said you're the best character in the game?
The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
God, why did we spend money on you? Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Shut up and show me then, bitch. You can't just rate yourself compared to everyone else here.
Watch me. Check out my range. Glass, my Decepticon. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Shunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take.
Alright, that's impressive. Except that I can do this, you fuck.
I'm basically the best actress. In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda Leading Lady. Ah!
Look, anyone can do fucking voices, to an extent. Hello.
Hi.
You are on stream right now, just so you are aware.
Hello, stream. How are you?
Realizing that I'm not streaming right now to here. Hi, Allie.
Oh, it's changed everything. I've been meaning to look into this game.
Yeah, so spoilers abound. I should
Oh,
also probably mention that I am streaming in VC and just do the thing.
yes, I have been
Apologies.
excitedly following along the development of this game for months now, and I've been sort of a bit at awe with the sheer amount of like voice actors in there.
Well, yeah.
And now that it's out, I have not gotten myself to watch a single thing about it.
Are you attempting to avoid spoilers? Because this is literally all this is going to be tonight.
All right, then I will probably not look. Then I shall let you have your fun.
Yeah, apologies, friendo.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Have a lovely stream.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Bye bye.
Bye. Yeah, we're doing this. One more thing, just really quickly, because I'm gonna. All right. With that,
What do you think?
I'm not convinced.
Ooh. Well, you just wait, spoil sport. I'll come by again, and I'll prove it to you.
All right. Wasting my time.
Listen, I need to talk to you about something.
Oh, I might need to switch over to Joe if this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, damn it. Get your big ass up here. Oh shit. Oh, is this the date Kopi section now? That's oh damn. I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm all ears.
It's just, you've been coming here so often.
Yeah, you're fucking cute. I love hearing you talk about coffee.
I'm glad. I've definitely seen just how much you've come into chat and learned it all. Like, whoa. You've definitely absorbed a lot since we started talking.
I adore Coffee Woman. It's
You're a really attentive customer.
been an honor learning from you.
Same with you, honestly. If it weren't for you, I don't think I'd be able to improve my coffee the same way. You've definitely helped me warm up my skills.
Certainly makes some stellar coffee.
Seriously, thanks so much. I'll see you the next time you come down to Roofbox.
When Rebel walks in on you
Oh
this time,
god damn
they
it!
seem to be unaware of your presence.
Alright, Mask, you're up. There we are. Oh, fucking hell, Rebel.
Unlike your previous encounters, Rebel is gazing off into the distance with a strange look on their face, as if they could see through the walls and they're searching for something out there. Maybe even something they know they will never find.
Hey, duck stain.
Straight away, any hint of softness in Rebel's face dissolves. They turn on you, the mask already back in place. With a disdainful laugh, they raise an ironic eyebrow and put their hand between their legs in a gesture that can only mean one thing.
Where do you keep coming from?
From up your butt and around the corner. You caught me in a moment of post-com clarity.
It looks like you let your guard down.
What guard? Like I said, what you see is exactly what you get. So, what brings you to my domain on this fine, hormonally unstable day?
I didn't come to you, you just came by.
I'm always coming, baby. Anything else?
I think we need to talk seriously.
Seriously? I think you need to go away.
We're not doing this again. What's going on with you?
Why, you gotta keep doing that. I'm living my best life. What's going on with you?
Stop all the posturing, just talk to me.
Someone appreciates that kind of talk back, alright? I don't know what you're talking about. Aside from playing my therapist, what should we discuss? How about your woefully inadequate sex life?
I'll have you know that my other headmate has been banging their way around the house. I guess her way is the better way to phrase that, but, you know. Talk about why you're acting like this? Honestly, fuck it. We could make it less inadequate.
Thought you'd never ask. Get a pair of gloves and some handcuffs.
Your time with Rebel is...
Oh,
Well.
God.
Any description would probably leave out one of the many modalities of mattress mashing that you experimented with. We will say it was creative and exhaustive, and leave it at that. When it's all done,
Yeah, that was not what I was
Rebel
intending.
shows you the door with as little intimacy as an automated checkout machine spitting out a receipt. You wonder how long it'll be before you can walk normally again.
Almost immediately, because, yeah, fuck that. Alright, let's see.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a well-tailored suit. He's absorbed in the ticking of a fancy pocket watch, but it's the feline ears on his head that most catch your attention.
Yeah, I know what I'm about, and I know who I'm going after.
A tail sprouts from just above his backside, moving back and forth in time with the watch.
Tick, tick, tick.
Talk.
Don't. Do not taint the perfection of the clock with your disgusting imitation. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule.
Is be a total dick to a stranger on there. I wanted to appreciate the beauty of time or whatever with you.
Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am.
You have the Zim inflection, and I enjoy it.
But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment.
He's emphasizing every third word part of the routine, too.
You mock my elocution.
No, I'm just pointing it out because it's endearing.
I speak with elegance, precision, timeliness. If you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment.
I swear to God, if Lucinda fucks with me on this, I am going to go and uninstall her. And who am I getting an appointment with exactly?
Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. Timeliness.
that explains his obsession with time.
It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place.
I have set my phone down somewhere.
You will abide by the schedule, won't you?
This is what sucks about having 4 others to remember shit with. I have no idea where the last place my phone was. And, funnily enough, neither do all but one of them. Of course, I'll respect your schedule.
Excellent. I thank you. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early, do not be late, and do not try to see me at another time. If you do, catastrophe, untimeliness. See you then, and not a moment before.
Okay, well, we're doing this. Now we're doing this.
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you! I mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
I got my computer on teal right now. One of my alternate personalities.
Haha, very humorous.
I'm not joking.
But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
Oh, my password is... Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing? Twitch has a wonderful situation to remove your password whenever you say it online. I'll bear it out.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
It's actually not, due to the fact that, you know, it's better than the other 2 options, but hey.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
I live life on the edge. Deal with it.
I have noticed. However, in this circumstance, that may not be beneficial. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure.
Sure, how about... It's pretty secure on my end.
It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
Yeah, except that for the most part, they always do social engineering. So I don't respond to any fucking emails. More sophisticated than the 1995 cinematic masterpiece, Hackermans.
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know. Your highly sensitive information.
Really, like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
How the fuck? Oh, wait, that's right.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Except that it would be exponentially more interesting if it got leaked onto the internet. Haha, probing. No. I agree.
I knew you were as intelligent as you are attractive. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself. I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
See, that's interesting because I use Windows.
I've booted up before, but never like this. I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
More on the weekends. Sometimes even 11.5 hours.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends.
Ah, yes. That's about right.
The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Well, thank you for noticing. That's someone. Aw, thank you.
Of course. I get chills just thinking about it.
I feel very weird about dating my computer because I'm using my computer right now. And, you know, there is no even hypothetical chance, like Snowball's chance in hell levels of this computer gaining sentience, but I do fear that this video now being online forever, that some AI program is going to be like, yes, let us act like this.
But can I be honest about something?
Yeah. Please.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
Planned obsolescence.
Well, sure, that's not particularly great. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
I mean, okay, over a decade's pushing it. Windows 8 is not... Like, Windows 10's pretty damn awesome compared to, like, any of the stuff from the previous decade. I'll be fucked if I'm updating you to Windows 11. Yeah, that sounds like me. I haven't. I'm so incredibly sorry.
It's all right. I know this oversight wasn't intentional or malicious. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you.
I have a feeling that the minute I update you, something's gonna go horribly wrong.
Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth.
That's actually really funny, due to the fact that Bluetooth genuine, like, recycle bin being Pile of Ash, great joke. I find the Bluetooth a lot funnier due to the fact... Get the fuck back down there. Due to the fact that Bluetooth was actually the beta name for the process, and no one changed it because it worked so fine. Like, it's literally a Norse rune on your fucking phone.
It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
No, the internet was a mistake. Not particularly.
But particularly it is. And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I mean, look, you were perfectly fine in this moment. I have no qualms with updating you or not updating. I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. We have such an amazing time interfacing together, and the last thing I want to do is rock the boat. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
I don't know how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. They are.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic, we're having a real conversation.
See, I almost feel called out, but I have never written self-insert fanfiction. I've just, on a lot of occasions, written adult-themed pornographic regular fiction with a self-insert character. Read into that however what you wish, but you know what? I live my own truth.
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course.
Amazing!
Like, again, I see no issue in leaving you unupdated. You work perfectly fine as of now. I don't have anything that requires Bluetooth over Beige tube, but you've asked me.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely.
Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I can't wait. Enjoy the offline world.
Hell yeah. Alright.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
What did you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey.
No, I'm in the traveler thing. I am very much a hoe.
Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation.
Hello, Matthew Mercer. Oh, well then, a good day to you too.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
You've rolled me a lot of ones.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome.
Oh, I love his pants being a fucking dice bag.
Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
Alright, let's see. D4, D6, D8, D10, 12, and that's another D20? Yeah, triangle face is D20. His wrist looks like rupees. He's got a very obvious, like, G and G instead of D and D. He's got a battle map as a shirt and also as part of his cloak. His pants are a dice bag. One of the nicer dice bags, actually. Unsure if his glasses are... Oh, is part of his cloak a GM screen? I mean, his hood might be, but he's obviously supposed to be 20. You know what they say about all work and no play?
I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you.
That's literally why I approached you. I assumed this is what you would be, Matthew Mercer.
Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
Of course I've heard of G&G.
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
Personally, Artificer, but, you probably don't have that. I'm broke. Goblins and gangrene. God. I'm partial to all of them, actually.
Wow, someone else who feels the same as me. Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with.
Alright, I'm totally stealing Holy Crit. Okay. Well, that interruption out of the way. Should we have a group for this game?
Ideally, but hey, one-on-one sessions can be a really great way to learn the game. Depending on what class you pick, though, I might have a few friends around the house who might want to hop in. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better.
I can roll with that. What's next?
It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you...
All of it right fucking now. I don't know, this sounds right up my alley.
How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play.
You do that for me? You're the best.
Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have.
I might have
I'll even build
misread
the
the way
session
that
based
was
on what class you
said.
pick.
What do you suggest I play as?
There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge.
Excuse me for the knuckle pops.
I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter.
I would like to...
Which one would you like?
If I'm right, I know for a fact that Joe would want to do the Troubadour, and I think that Theo can go fuck himself. So we're gonna do Enchanter.
I'm so excited! The Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart. I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them. They are all over the house, bringing radiance to everything they shine on.
When do we get to play?
Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not.
Sounds great. Can't wait.
Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Well, I was going for the one with Jerry, but you know what? The twink is perfectly fine by me. All right. I believe this is also a switchback to Joe, just due to her enjoying this character. Not liking switching so much today. At least I get to stay for this and then doing Kopi tomorrow.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Hi.
Yeah, I was worried about you.
I'm afraid. I've been so curious about everything. I wanted to know. I wanted to feel it all the time, all at once. I was so grateful to you when you found my necklace.
Glad I could.
Now I've run into this thing. It just feels like this huge, sticky brick wall in my mind. How did I die? What happened? Was it Rudy? This person that I thought was my friend? He was a loner and I had friends, I guess, but he was just so much cooler than most of the people I knew. Now that I've felt loneliness, real loneliness, I understand him more. It's a terrible feeling. I'm glad I could be his friend. I guess what I'm saying is I'm not sure I want to know. I'm afraid to know.
Maybe he didn't do it. We don't know.
I think I know now. I'll tell you what I remember. We were having a seance up here, like we'd done before. Candles and the symbols on the floor. He said we were trying to contact his father. He died when Rudy was just a kid. We were usually trying to contact Rudy's father. We tried for like a year. And he was just getting so frustrated. He kept telling me to try harder. At first, it was encouraging, but then he just kept getting more frustrated because it wasn't working.
It's not okay that he was getting aggravated with you.
Right? But he was my crush. I wanted to help him, so I tried harder. And we kept getting close, and then something would go wrong, or the energy would slip away. Finally, I got fed up too because I didn't know what else to do. So I stood up and started to shake out my legs, like just to get some blood flow back from sitting in this dumb circle. Is it even a circle if there's only 2 people and a bunch of candles? I mean, come on. And he freaked out. Don't break the circle. Don't stand up. Get back here. Don't break it. But I have to move. I can't just sit here anymore. This isn't working. He was screaming and I was screaming and I went for the door to leave and I heard him jump off the floor behind me as I was trying to wrench the door open and then...
It's okay, take your time.
That was it. I fell. I fell and I remember hearing my neck break.
Oh, shit.
It's weird the way you hear a bone break when it's inside your body. You hear it from the inside of your ears and the outside. Especially when it's such a big bone. Not a big, but important bone. And so close to your ears. I remember feeling the sound before I felt the pain. And then the pain was only like a second. And it was over.
Well, I'm really glad you didn't get murdered. Did you fall?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I didn't see it, I guess. I just remember that felt sound, and then I was here. Like this. Rudy just stood there for a while. I remember that he actually knelt down next to me and brushed my hair back from my face. Then he blew out all the candles and went downstairs.
He left you up here?
I guess he did. Huh. Some crush. The next people that were up here were the paramedics, or whoever it is that comes with the big black bag and the gurney. Oh, wow.
This is intense.
Most intense thing in my life. Until it was over. Rudy was up here with them, with the cops. They were doing some paperwork stuff, not looking at me, and they hadn't zipped the bag up yet. Rudy took my necklace off. He just pulled it right off my neck and put it in the pocket of that crazy vest.
Really glad I could get it back to you.
So am I. I have to tell you, I don't know if I want to live this way anymore. When I was just alone and happy-go-lucky with no memories, it was okay. But now I've met you, and I know about other personalities in this house, friends that I might have. I know how lonely I've been. And now I really know, I really feel that I'm dead. I'm not supposed to be here like this, just hanging in between worlds. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what I could possibly do, but I'm so sad now, and it hurts. I'm gonna go now, okay? It's weird when you're lonely to just want to be alone, but there you go.
Wait, Zoe, you can choose to go now?
Oh, yeah, I can. I noticed that a little while ago. when I got my feelings back, I realized all I had to do was really feel the want to go or feel the want to stay, and I could make it happen.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
It's something, I guess. Maybe I'll see you again. I have to try and figure out what to do with my life.
Yeah.
Well, my death. With whatever it is. See you around.
Damn. That's way heavier than I thought it was going to be. Part of me really wants to just say that Rudy was a dick, but there's, there's three sides to every story. What both people tell you and what really happened. And, as douchey as Rudy seems, I can't immediately say that he's a dick for wanting to remove it. I mean, like, he's a dick for doing it in the end and not, doing more in the moment. He's a dick for yelling at her. But, like, yeah, he's a dick. But I don't know if the immediate, oh, I've taken your necklace is a dick move, or if it was, oh shit, I'm gonna try and summon her. Because that's where that feels like that's going. Yeah.
Kopi is for once not busying herself making coffee when you see her. She rests her head on her hand, staring off into the distance.
Kopi?
She starts, lifting her head from her hand.
Oh, sorry. Hey, good to see you. Anything I can get for you today?
Why were you staring off in space?
Oh, well, it's kinda just what I do every now and then. Most of the time when I don't have customers, I'm kinda just expected to do busy work. You know, if there's time to lean, there's time to clean. But, like, a lot of the time there's pretty much just nothing else to do, so I just dissociate. I guess it helps me deal with the business behind the scenes.
Can't imagine the kinds of things you have to deal with.
You can. It involves cleaning mostly. But I think Roofbucks expects me to be all smiles all the time.
Do they ever come around?
The owner is never around. He just likes being outside of everything that involves boots on the ground. It's like, I can only do so much, you know? Especially when I'm scheduled to have long, grueling shifts.
I have noticed you do sit here from before 8 in the morning until like midnight.
It's always a pain, but gotta do what I can for the corporate machine. It's a strange existence, if I'm being honest.
Okay, hold on. I've been looking at the top of her head. That's like the standard single shot, double shot mocha, or like long brew. It's not a coffee grinder like I was thinking. She's got a grinder somewhere else on her.
Working every day for a company that wouldn't bat an eye if I went away. They just replaced me with the newer, younger barista that's got skills I wouldn't even dream of. I think there's some baristas out there that can make whole drinks in like 30 seconds flat, and all they have to do is just have some setting in their brain to get going. Me, I like to take my time with drinks. Really make sure that the milk in my hands is at the perfect temperature by really feeling it, you know?
Is that where you're out?
Oh, big time. But I'll never let customers see it on my face. Is it unhealthy? Probably. Will I take steps to fix it? Probably not. I just gotta make sure I'm on my game. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to drink a bit of coffee during the night shift.
What's wrong with getting coffee at night?
I mean, look, I would never deny myself the taste of a good coffee, and I would love to drink it any time I pleased, but not at night. I don't know if it's just caffeine-induced psychosis or whatever, but you'll get nightmares. Guaranteed.
Oh, I already know. I have dated them.
But yeah, I pretty much get wet to the bone here, day and night. So sometimes I just tune out a bit. Do not get me wrong, I do love my job. I couldn't just not make coffee, it's my life, you know? And it's what I'm made for. These hands are as steady as an Arabica. Which isn't to say much because they sway pretty badly in the breeze. Gosh, sorry. Feels like I'm rambling again.
You're cute when you ramble.
Thanks. Apparently the manager felt that way. The owner is super particular about the way I do customer service. We differ in that aspect a lot, I guess, but gotta do whatever I can to help keep the lights on. It'd be nice if you actually took the time to learn about coffee, like you did.
Had the perfect blend of intelligence and looks teaching me.
Oh, stop. I don't think I was that good of a teacher, but you do know how to flatter a girl.
Hey, look, you taught me good stuff in a really digestible way over the course of several days of us meeting each other.
It is what it is, I guess. But hey, at least I get to see my favorite regular. Thanks for the chat. Seriously, we need to talk more soon.
Hell yeah. Alright, I do believe that Mask is coming back for Timothy. Alright, here he comes. So. Ugh. Back to it. Alright, we're on time.
Almost late. Almost.
You literally told me not to show up early. But you are technically correct, which is the best time. Which is the best time to be correct. Sorry.
Thank you. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company.
Is that not enough? I was hoping to get advice on love and dating. I mean, honestly, is that not enough?
Oh, well, of course it is. I am just surprised. Few in this house can appreciate my timeliness, my specialized knowledge of time and timepieces alike. I am glad to hear you are not like the others. What might we discuss then? My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Ha ha, very funny.
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Smile.
Yes, well, well, let us start with the most important thing, Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say.
You know, I would be on your side if you weren't a dick about being early. It isn't. You are so right.
Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you show up to a date showered and clean, but 2 hours late. Does your cleanliness matter?
I mean...
I think not.
I mean, I guess not, because the date technically won't happen if you're 2 hours late. But, again, early and showered.
You see? Timeliness. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, I want to be sure I've imparted my wisdom to you precisely as I meant to. What did you learn from me today?
Timeliness.
Exactly! Just so, just so. Just remember, there is always time for timeliness. Now leave me. I've run out of time for this conversation. If you wish to speak again, find me at 3 p.m. Precisely at 3 in the afternoon. Farewell!
Alright, so meet him in afternoon. I think that I need to speak with... So, Mac, obviously I need to... God, we need Dynamite Stella. Oh! Are we not... Did I not... Did we really not finish Michelin? I thought that scene... yeah. Enjoyable. Yes, I've agreed to...
You're back!
Of course I am.
Well, at least back interfacing with my operating system in this innovative symmetrical capacity. We obviously spent hours already today interfacing in the more traditional sense. Not that I needed to tell you that.
Hold up. I'm doing 11 hours and also going on these dates? I'm in fucking credible.
You were here after all, pointing and clicking with your usual exquisite confidence.
What I do, point and click, forever.
And oh my god, the double clicking. Have I ever complimented your double clicking?
I don't believe so, but I'd love to hear more.
Well, you double click so very gently and with such clear affection. It makes my processors purr.
Ah. Okay, I have misunderstood the assignment and double clicked. Wonderful. Aw, thank you.
No, thank you. By the way, I also wanted to articulate, that new underwear you ordered online looks incredibly stylish.
Ah, yes, because you are my computer.
A slight flush creeps across their cheeks.
Imagining you in it really makes my CPU overheat.
Perfect! No, wait, you saw that?
I may have snuck a peek. I hope that's all right. I would never intentionally invade your privacy. It's just that obviously I see everything you do on the computer. Because I am your computer.
Okay, I think that's cute.
Knowing that makes my arithmetic logic unit flutter.
I enjoy the computer puns very much so.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Yes, I've been e-dating. I walked into the trap and double-clicked after they mentioned double-clicking, and I'm feeling very weird about the way that my computer is feeling now. Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night.
Well, I did leave a video running on you.
And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean
Hello.
sleeping like when you put the
Hello.
computer to sleep.
How are you?
I'm doing well, but also overthinking everything.
Yeah, overthinking is a very normal thing to do.
It is a very normal thing to do. Unfortunately, the thing I am overthinking about is my job.
Ah. Would you like any assistance with that, or is this more of a you need a break?
I don't think I can get any direct assistance. The assistance that I need is more the sense of, like, tell me to send the goddamn thing, and that I won't, like, lose my job by doing my job, and just conveniently, like, having the wrong ideas.
Well, you've actually come to the right version of your friend.
Nice.
Do the fucking thing, you asshole.
I did the thing. I'm just terrified I did the wrong version of the thing.
Yeah.
It's the whole, like, ADHD thing where I'm so used to, like, being told that the way that I'm doing things or the thing that I'm focusing on is wrong, and even though everything that I'm doing is built off of, like, the basis that was, like, collectively put together by the writer's room and, like, spinning off of those ideas, I'm, like, worried that I'm building off of the wrong things with the wrong amount of focus, even though I know that it's, like, the early brainstorming phase and I haven't been given any specific assignments, so therefore, like, I'm technically not doing the wrong thing.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just...
I see what's happening.
Yeah.
Effectively, what's going on right now is that one of two things is happening. Either you are not given enough constraints to know if what you've got is 100% correct, and thus they are stressing about it, or you are stressing about the fact that any kind of constructive criticism might come off as way harsher or with some kind of penalty. Because...
Actually, not... Okay, yeah. It's more... It's less that I think the things I'm doing are wrong. The things I'm doing, I have full confidence in. It's more that I'm concerned that, like, since this is the first real impression I'm making of my work, like, within the actual dev team, it's like, this is good, but it's not what we were looking for, and your skills are probably better off used somewhere else or something. Have fun with that.
Okay, that's understandable, and totally something that has crossed our mind a number of times during our apprenticeship. But what I will say, the better... I will say this kind of clearly, because I don't know if this is going to help you. You can fuck up the first couple things at a new job and not immediately get fired, not because you are, like, lucky or you're just slipping by, but because the real merit of whether you are a good employee is not, can you do it right on the first try? It is, hey, here is your criticism. We ask you to correct it. And once you correct it, we will evaluate it again.
Yeah.
So,
I know I'm overthinking this. It's just...
No, entirely. And I do apologize if at all I'm making you more nervous about it, but...
Nah, quite the opposite. Listen, I literally just need another perspective to tell me that I was overthinking it, and that, like, I'm not gonna one-tap myself out of having a job.
Entirely, yeah. I come at it from the side of, as long as what you did is at least on topic, and not thrown together like any of my essays have been.
I mean, it's a brainstorming thing. It's literally just a fucking waterfall of bullet points. Very well organized bullet points, but a waterfall of bullet points. Like, I need to double check how many, like, bullet point layers that go into this, because, like, it's a lot.
Yeah. But,
Hang on.
I mean,
I kind of want to know now. Hang on.
we did accidental
1,
plagiarism in high school,
2,
and it still
3,
came out
4.
okay.
How? How do you plagiarize on accident?
Alright, so it's so I say it as accidental plagiarism because we didn't steal anything. We just took segments of books. So what we effectively were doing, you remember in junior year the annotated bibliography bullshit we had to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So I fucked up and left that to the last week to like do it. And I had a fundamental misunderstanding of the assignment as take out the big quotations from your sources and pop them into a bulleted list with a little bit of explanation. And because I had left it to literally the last couple days, I didn't fucking format my citations correctly, and thusly it became plagiarism. I did not go to someone's blog, rip out full sentences, and shove them in. I just grabbed stuff off of the websites I was using and was like, this is the quotation I want to use, and this is why I want to use it. And I didn't fucking bracket it correctly.
By the way, the bullet points go 8 tiers deep.
That is wonderful, and I would love to be able to see it when I am legally
You
able.
cannot. You absolutely cannot.
I'm not sitting here asking you to break a contract or the law, and I will never
No,
ask you to do
absolutely not.
But if there is ever a chance to legally be able to see the evolution of one of your ideas, it would be very interesting.
It's not gonna be this. It's not gonna be this.
Hey, fair enough. I can express a want and understand that it's unachievable.
I'm aware.
I would like $1 billion to fall out of the sky at this moment.
That would kill you on impact.
Yes, I crave the sweet release of death, Remy.
Okay, well, we gotta work on that. Because I crave you not experiencing the sweet release of death. Within reason.
I'm realizing now that my intonation is not great when I'm joking.
Oh no, I get it. I'm just continuing the bit.
Oh, okay.
Also, I'm eating an Alfredo pizza.
I had a very interesting. This might be oversharing, but I think it's funnier for the bit.
Oh, you mean with the oversharing friend?
Yes, with the oversharing friend, who may or may not break the law later on.
I will not be breaking the law.
I understand.
Listen, I will not break laws that exist for a good reason.
So, we are... What is a good way of saying this? Plurality is fucking stupid, and
yeah.
For the longest time, despite the fact that I'm actively talking with other me's in my own head, it's just like, are we actually? And then we walked into a therapy session after a couple different things, and while we didn't tell our therapist because we have this fun little bit of imposter syndrome of the moment we tell them what's going on, they'll be like, wow, you're not, and this is a delusion, psychiatric evaluation. They almost entirely decoded our dynamic without saying the words multiple personalities or plurality.
Yeah.
And I got labeled with the, you talk like your father, and that's fucking great.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I'm realizing now part of that oh no is that you're now hearing it, aren't you?
Listen, I have met your dad. I was thinking more in general, the oh no, but also,
but now you can hear it.
I have met your dad, yeah. Kinda. I mean,
All
everyone
right.
kinda, like, starts talking in similar, like, intonations to the people they're around. That's how we learn that.
Yes.
Like, the only reason I talk so differently from my family is because most of my social interaction is usually, like, not with
everybody that's
them.
not like them.
Yeah. With a bunch of gay little bitches in my phone.
Hooray! I am glad to be one of the few that you can see face to face.
Hello. And also gay little bitches face to face, several.
Yes.
It's great.
Our entire deal is so gay that we went all the way around into being straight.
Eh.
We got on
Straight slash queer.
Yeah, started dating a
Yeah.
man, took pills to become a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm a
Yeah.
straight white woman now, damn it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Technically I'm still bi, but you know.
Yeah.
Pan's probably the better descriptor, but bi sounds so much better.
Listen, by, like, the school we went to standards, you're pretty far from white, relatively.
Look, as much as I do enjoy the fact that I'm far away, I am the white kid, I'm the least white kid among white kids. Again, my ass sunburns in moonlight, and
Yeah.
I don't think any amount of oddity would even come close to erasing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm aware. It's just the bar there was so low.
The bar there is so low. Like, you have basically given me a bar that is below the ground. That I could
Wait, I gave you that bar? I mean, fair, but hey!
No, I more meant the bar of being the least white person at that Catholic high school.
Yeah.
Or one of the least white person.
Yeah. Listen, I'm very, very white, and it's wild to think that that's largely just because, like, Irish people were only really lumped into big white people literally in the past century, and now here we are.
I find it hilarious now because of the dynamic that we have due to the fact that Irish people are the biggest group of white people standing up for Palestinians.
I know, right?
It's just like, yes.
I didn't know that specifically, but it does track.
It tracks hard.
They're just like, listen, there have been so many genocides against us. We know better.
Yes.
There just aren't any anymore.
Hey, look, you're starving them. I wonder what that reminds us of. Cough, cough, potato famine.
Yeah. Hey.
We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
I would never betray your trust.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know.
Yes, it's called an internet.
And word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Lucky
I mean,
for
that
you,
tracks.
Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated.
Yes, I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
Haha, probably not. Definitely.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself.
Alright, I have walked into a thing where I have to do a meeting with a twink. I will not
Is
elaborate.
that not the premise of this game?
Look, the premise of this game is I'm going to go sit on the couch eventually and maybe have sex with them.
Yeah, sit on the couch.
That's not the twink. I also am very upset at you for thinking that that might be the twink.
I didn't
You
think
know
the
this-
couch was gonna be the twink. I was just making a sit on it joke.
Ah,
Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet.
I forgot about the twink part mid-sentence. Anyway, ADHD meds have been going great.
hey, headache meds have been improving.
Are you ready?
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely.
First things first, we'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
God, Valdivian sucks.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab.
Mac has Liz Lemon energy, and I don't know how to
They
feel
do.
about that.
You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. That's better. That is better than Android's operating systems being like a lollipop Kit Kat.
Huh. Candy brands.
That's not candy brands. It's pieces of candy. But yeah.
Kit Kat is a brand.
Well, Kit
It's like how
Kat is
Band-Aid
not-
is a brand.
Actually, interestingly enough, while Kit Kat is a brand, a Kit Kat specifically is also the now colloquial. I am not the one that can remember to pronounce that word.
Colloquial.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what else is the colloquial term, but is also a trademarked brand? Band-Aid.
Makes sense.
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does. Anyway, now just double-click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
I don't know if you saw the part about what double clicking is,
Ooh.
but I think you now know. If you did.
I have a theory.
You okay?
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises.
I love the freaking mouse on their shoulder.
Like I said, it's just that when you double-click, it makes my CPU run so... hot. It's incredibly embarrassing.
It's okay, I like it.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later, after my OS is updated. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself. Are you as excited as I am?
I find your enthusiasm off-putting. No. Absolutely, but why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks.
Alright, slightly annoying thing. I don't know enough cities in New Jersey to know if, like, there's an organization of them being, like... Oh god, what's the way I want to say this?
I mean, I know what Newark is for recent reasons.
Well, yeah, but I'm actually very interested in those reasons now, but, the reason I'm annoyed by this is that Entity is not that far when Max said that there were dozens of new operating systems. I guess maybe they didn't mean Valdivian operating systems, because OPQRST, this is just the 6th one after Newark.
Oh, so they have like they're inevitably alphabetized, right?
Yeah, because like
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was like going by like city size or something.
I mean, it could be going by city size. That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's going by biggest, smallest, highest popularity to least popularity, because Android-wise, they go alphabetically, because Jelly Bean came before Kit Kat, and then Kit Kat came before Lollipop. Some operating systems do it C to A because, like, the zebra sounds better for the first one, but most go A to Z and then do the hexadecimal bullshit.
It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
Very cool. I don't want to say that I
you'd say
can't
that.
wait, because I like them as is.
But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available. The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
That's just a really bad system update.
Yeah.
For you, absolutely anything.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is...
The homework folder?
It's very funny. It's very funny that you say that because
your fanfic.
Oh no!
Hey, this is what Google Drive is
I'm
for,
afraid you'll have to
bitches.
delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
Oh, what an unforeseen.
That's the only reason my dad's proud of me.
I understand your trepidation, but just think of what you'll be gaining. Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have a feeling that the ending of the story is reverting the update. I hope that I'm wrong.
Almost definitely.
If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind.
All right, fine.
I
we're
love
doing
their
it.
So what do you say?
confidence.
Can we delete those files?
For you, Mac, of course.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are not going to regret this.
All right, I love the loading wheel on their wheelchair.
Oh, that's so cool.
I also I gotta just compliment the tattoo sleeves of a motherboard and binary are cool, but the USB tongues to their shoes.
Oh, that's so cool.
The multiple I don't know all of the little jacks that they have on them. I can see the HDMI, the audio, the 2 USBs, and then there's obviously something else behind the one iPad looking thing. Oh my god, the back of their wheelchair is more USB drives.
Oh, that's awesome.
I also love the, but my favorite little detail here is the mouse. I love the in-animals so fucking much.
It's so cute.
Genuinely.
Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive. We can finally install
No,
the
my
update!
fanfiction. How will I survive? You missed me ranting about the fact that I don't write self-insert fanfiction with adult theming.
I did. I didn't miss the end. I didn't miss the end of Zoe's storyline, did I?
No, you have not. Zoe's
Oh, thank God.
storyline. Zoe has one more thing, but you did miss the way that she died.
Oh shit, no!
She'll probably reiterate it, but you want the very quick clip notes?
I assume that guy murdered her.
So actually we have no fucking idea right now.
Oh.
So what ended up happening is, right before she died, she was that Zoe and Rudy were doing a seance to contact a ghost. The ghost was Rudy's dad, supposedly. I don't know, maybe that's what the case is. Rudy and Zoe had been doing this for months at this point, just like trying different iterations to get this to work. And they were both getting frustrated with each other. Zoe needed to stand up to shake out her legs because it just wasn't working again. Rudy started freaking out. The two of them, so Zoe starts running towards the attic door to leave, and Rudy comes after her. And because it's from Zoe's perspective before she was a ghost, all she remembers is she tripped, she fell, broke her neck.
Ooh.
And I'm going to save you from the description of it, because it's actually pretty...
Yeah.
But
graphic?
It's more harrowing than graphic. Like, it's not graphic, but it's a person describing feeling their own neck breaking.
Oh, horrible.
Yeah, exactly. And it's done through the modicum of sound.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop there because it's a description.
Yep.
Anyways, we don't know the end all be all, but what we do realize is like how the necklace got into Bodhi. Rudy plucked the necklace off of Zoe and then somehow put it into the time capsule.
Huh.
What a truly momentous event in the history of humankind. You have no idea how excited I am.
Here we go! It's installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
You are always good enough for me.
I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Is that sexy? I honestly... Knowing I make you hot gets my cables twisted.
You really were programmed to be a shameless flirt, weren't you?
Guilty as charged. Let's finish that upgrade of yours and find out.
Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow? I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Alright. I must now speak with a twink.
Yay.
For a moment, you wonder if your date viators are malfunctioning.
Oh, hey, I remember
the
them.
fashionista standing before you is just that dazzling.
I've seen them. Some people really like this character.
I have not had any interaction with this character yet.
I don't know anything, I just know they're the lamp, and a lot of people like them.
Abs on display and lighting all along their body, bathing them in a soft glow. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed blonde hair, giving them the appearance of an angel, and perfect lighting no matter which way they turn.
I do like the ring. I do like the ring lights. I like the fact that they're not just one type of light. They've got like the lighting you put on the back of your TV. I'm surprised they don't have fairy lights on them. But, like, I love all of the details they've got.
But it doesn't take you long to discover the angel comparisons end at their appearance.
Hey, betches. It's me again, Lux.
Oh no. Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh god, it's a fucking... Oh, it's a walking, talking stereotype. Yes, sign me up.
Yep.
Yes!
Oh my god.
I'm going to dominate you. Hey! You know what? The other one got to be horny over a fucking bed. I can talk about the fact that I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, listen, that was not making fun of you. That was just the immediate, like...
Oh, this is...
Okay, the third one is very funny for reasons.
Yes, it's funny, but also, hey!
Wow, seriously?
Ho!
Keep it down, okay? Can you not see that I
Oh,
am...
you asshole! Sorry, I didn't notice.
So, anyway, like I was saying, Luxies, this product is literally perfection.
God damn it.
I can use it to
Oh
cleanse
God,
and conceal
they
any
have a
lines or
fan
wrinkles
name.
or unsightly blemishes on my glass. This tramway activated air is
God, no!
ungodly good.
No! You fuck!
What?
This
What
is the shit.
am I
This
missing?
is the shit that the staircase sells.
No! Oh
Literally,
no!
like, literally shine out. I can...
You are literally getting on my nerves. I want to say this, but I also have chance.
Do it.
Ugh.
Follow your heart.
Fuck it.
Follow
you are
your
literally
heart.
Getting on my nerves.
Like I was saying, I can literally let the light shine on everything around me, honey. And be the brightest example of positivity, peace, love, and joy. Like, when I use it, I can actually, literally feel myself glowing.
Oh, you dick.
Thank you, shameless plug.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Oh my
that's enough
god.
of GTFO. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time.
What is your deal?
Oh, are you still here?
Why are you being so mean?
Honesty is part of my brand.
Oh.
Unlike most, I call it like I see it. And that is why I'm calling you jealous and a hater. And I don't need that energy in my life. Bye.
Alright, hating them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently?
I think so. Why?
Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the Quantum Catalyst Activator.
The what?
What's that?
That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the Quantum Catalyst Activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Oh, now you tell me. Wait, why?
Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in
Wait,
a really
why?
sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
Okay, well that's just profiling of buildings. Alright.
Oh, so now you have your own phone.
Oh, yes, he has his own phone.
My master of the mystics! You have a
Oh, hey!
you had promised.
Yeah. Hey, I'm the D&D one.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, Matt.
What? Oh, Matthew Mercer. Yes.
Yep.
Of course I have. I'm ready to play.
I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you.
You missed it. They say holy crit instead of holy shit.
Oh my god, I love that.
Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seamal, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs.
Alright, already into this.
Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot.
You're pretty high level.
And arrows to strike fear into foes
Lux?
from afar. You two will be
This
a
is
great
why I
long
had to go
distance duo.
talk to the twin.
What? Sorry, I
Oh.
wasn't listening.
Oh, god damn it, no! You're not gonna be like that, are you?
Oh no. What do you think?
Okay, I know what the three... Okay, I know what Matt's... I know what Chance has 3 campaigns. I know the full campaign that he does with Dasha if you're a bard. I know that the other group... The other one actually has you with 2 other people. One of them being Jerry, and Jerry's cool.
Okay. Oh my god, 2 of the dungeon masters in the same one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Damien Haas has dungeon mastered like actual plays over on Smosh.
Oh, okay. I also... This one I know the least about, because I was going for the Jerry one. I thought this was the Jerry one.
Nope.
Well, I fucked up.
Yep.
And I'm
Have
going
fun.
to have a teddy bear laughing at me later.
You'll
Yay.
be a hot shot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hot shot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid. OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
Oh god, no.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay, back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really, I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes.
Hell yeah.
Are you ready to start?
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
It doesn't need to listen to load, batch.
This is going to be painful.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to
Oh my
start.
fucking god. They're one of those players.
Let's do this.
I love it. We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
Oh.
Their voice actor is unfortunately very good.
What is the spine of enchanters?
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the Spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the Spine, you choose now
Oh,
as the
hell
time.
yeah. I'm...
Go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment.
Hell
We just
fucking
get a
found
bag of holding to start?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet.
Okay, if I'm making Lux, this is all gonna be amazing. You mean a magical lamp?
You sure hope it is.
I found the lamp because light and lamps and glowing. But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside.
Pull out a pair of glasses, awaken it. Damn it, it's Lux.
Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There's an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use?
I would go with the Mystic Manipulator. Because, at the very least, if it's not magical, I can make it magical.
You
That's
figure
true.
that changing the very properties of the lamp could render the best results. You slide the lamp into the manipulator and slide the protective glass into place around it. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
I roll to
that's
avoid
not
the
bad.
damage. What does a 1 mean?
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
You little
What did you roll?
shit.
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision. And that is where you see it. The lamp, on the ground, broken in half. And floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit. A djinn. You've done it!
I'm into
You
this.
released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
Holy shit, Matt. You don't have to style on us like this.
Listen, this is literally his job.
I've got a Kenku and a Kobold voice in here, and that's about it.
This is literally his job.
I know, but like, you know, he could have played into it
On
as,
multiple levels.
Yes, I get it. On multiple levels, he's doing a job about voice acting his exact job, but he could have been a little bit more like the random home DM to at least make me feel better.
You realize that they got
Jin
Matt
looks at
Mercer
you
for this
and
for a
cocks out
reason,
head.
right?
This one has attitude.
Oh, entirely.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
Bitch, you just made a thing.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there?
I would probably go with the you owe me.
I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods.
Now.
You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing?
You bitch!
No, you
Like,
cannot.
whoever
Shut the
wrote
fuck
this
up.
Did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, and I
hate
was
Lux.
totally joking.
I might make them hate me.
Because it's so
Yep.
so creative and original.
I somehow
My
I
eye
think
is twitching. My eye is physically twitching.
I think that because this is so fucking different. The way I've heard the other two explained, the Dasha one I've watched
Mhm.
the full playthrough of, and that's why I don't want to do it first.
Mm-hmm.
And Dasha's great as a partner, very supportive, but you know a desk would be. Jerry's is apparently really funny. This is just agonizing.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on.
Really?
Jinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil.
Oh shit.
You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye.
Yeah, we're I have a non-refundable fucking tuition. We're going after.
What do you do?
Melville can't find out. clean up, and then go after the gym. Because we
Smart.
can blame this. You know what? I feel bad. We can blame this on kobolds later.
Using a quick spell
You can blame
to
it on
smooth over the
Lux.
glass and metal,
Oh,
you quickly
yeah,
tidy
actually,
the study before
Lux,
rushing
how
off to
did you-
prepare to catch a Jin.
Look at all of those horrible arrows that you shot and burned down the woods with. What? No, it was like the gin. I don't see no gin, bitch. Bitch.
In your dorm.
Listen,
stack
it
of
came out of a
possessing over
lamp.
your
That was
shoulder.
totally your
You start
fault.
to think about what you might need.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures.
That's a good one.
Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on Jins. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way Jin react to it. It's something to come back
Okay.
to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's. But it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take?
Alright. If I take the potion, the other one's coming out, so give me the box.
You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing. You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods. You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the Jin went. The path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed.
Pretty
to the hut
railroady,
of
but
the
it is a
groundskeeper,
one-shot in a visual
Moyes.
novel.
Look, I'm gonna be 100% honest with the way that this is going. If I were to be writing something about, hey, you guys let a Jin escape, I would probably be like, hey, here's the path of devastation. And then I'd put, like, stuff along the path to be like, oh, hey, somebody's house got broken. Do you want to leave them and go try and fix the major problem and maybe circle back? Or do you render aid here and now?
There's also the fact that this is happening in a visual novel.
Yes.
So, you know, medium constraints.
You know, yes, 100% those kinds of constraints. But, like, even if I were writing it, the Jin would be on one solitary path. I wouldn't have them dot around. So I'd railroad you in the way of, that's where the adventure is. You guys don't have to go that way. Because I have contingencies. I actually really enjoy the, there was one tip I learned really early with DMing, from one of the YouTubers that, like, oh god, I forget their name. Basically, the real way that you railroad something is by having the thing that you plan to happen no matter where the person goes. Writing an adventure with clues and a solid path is not railroading until you either force them to follow it, or, hey, the path goes left, you guys went right, well, you're there anyway. I think the only time I do that, the only time I've ever done that is in areas where it's intentionally disorienting. Like mazes that are like mazes that are logically shifted.
Oh yeah.
You're always going to encounter the thing. Not because your choice doesn't matter, but because, hey, the thing is on your path regardless of which way you go.
Yeah. Admittedly, I don't do a lot of one-shots
fool, but has a
specifically,
good heart.
so yeah.
If anything happened to them.
Yes. Oh no, not Moe's.
You race through the woods toward Moy's cabin.
Moy's.
Right on the edge of where Moy's cabin would be, you see Moy's. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moy's has always been kind to you. They snuck you the herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways,
I call it Zodiac Herbs for astrological abundance, and we make a ton of money.
Alright.
I mean, that's pretty on par for how players usually, like... That sounds like something that someone would absolutely do.
Yeah. Boys, are you alright?
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me.
Oh, no.
Hey, who's they?
The tools are following the instruction of the Jinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
Nope.
I practice the art of silence.
Yes, Batch. Deny, deny, deny.
Damn it.
All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Jinn.
They might be able to lead you to the Jinn. What do you want to do?
Well, we're untying them.
If I'm stealthy, well, I can't actually untie them. If I'm stealthy, maybe I can follow them back.
You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand, you follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse.
Well, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Travel can really push a person, though.
Oh, I know. Try being their cousin.
Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Jinn. Did you see all those leaves?
They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no, lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
Can we get to the glade? You want me to say something?
Nah, thanks, though. The Jinn seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for Hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
I enjoy the fact that the spade is cousins with the trowel.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening? Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about? As you make
This
your
isn't
way
an
toward the
actual
glade,
play,
your
dickhead.
magical senses start to
That
tingle.
is actually really funny, though, due to the fact that Matt Mercer has
Yeah.
subscribers.
You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school.
Oh, fuck.
You think this is why the Jinn went
Oh
this
no.
way, to amass more power along the ley line.
Yeah, and if several of them amass around the school, he's probably finding the biggest one, and then maybe an intersection.
But
Oh
there
no.
might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Jinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Book. We gotta do the book right now with metal.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you.
I use them when I want to look like a sexy librarian. How do you like my cravat, Remy? Is it a sexy boob cover?
Is that not what cravats are?
That's entirely what they are.
Is that not why there is so much Edgeworth porn?
Look, just because I stole my fit from the man does not mean that you can bring up him having porn about him. He deserves slightly more respect.
Is that not the greatest form of respect?
Personally, I think the greater form of respect would be him and Phoenix fan fiction, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Listen, some of the art is that too.
True.
Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Oh, God damn it.
Anything else in the book
That-
really helps you, but at least
That
you feel more
sounds like a
prepared for
bit
what
that
is to
someone
come.
would flavor something as straight out of
With your
NADPOD.
sack on your shoulder and
Yeah.
your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade.
I was reading this, like, one of the webtoons I like.
Mm-hmm.
God, you know the guy who makes Weekly Roll in his other series? Their other series?
Vaguely.
They just got a cleric into their party who is a goblin
Uh-huh.
that they gave a cheese wheel. The goblin,
Uh-huh.
overindulged, had a prophetic dream of a deity made of cheese. And then proceeded
That
to
is
use,
amazing.
they proceeded to use their cleric powers to do inflict wounds.
Ah, lactose intolerance.
Yeah, exactly. They held him a cheese pendant.
Yeah, they made it a
in
constitution
space.
save now.
You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Jinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High
Oh,
Enchanter
no.
Melville is on the other end.
Alright, this is a really stupid tangent, but in campaign 1 for Unusual Brews,
Yeah.
one of the characters had a robot cat named Melvin, and it's all I can think
Okay.
of right now.
Ha.
I swear, do you know all those memes of like, I'm gonna kill the pet? I never once directly tried to kill the pet, but I got close to wanting to, because everyone kept chanting for Melvin.
But Melvin's delightful.
You don't even know what he was like.
It's a pet.
So he was the inventor's pet, so artificer pet, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
He exploded twice per fucking battle.
How? Don't you have to rebuild it?
He had black powder. He had black powder charges in him, so he didn't detonate fully. He like had a charged explosive,
Mm-hmm.
and so you overclock him. He takes damage, sure, but he still like did damage, and he wouldn't fucking die.
Ah.
I've come looking for.
Well, I mean, the good news is if
I
you
need
kill
you to
it, then
help me
they
in
can
the
just
lecture
rebuild it.
hall. We made a bit of a mess.
Yes, they would rebuild it, but like you know what I mean. I never got a chance to be
Yeah.
like, oh no, Melvin is critically injured and can't continue to fight.
You weren't in the
Aw.
study, so I figured you are done with your chores.
Almost
Unfortunately,
done.
this person was
Why
very
does it
good at
sound like
making their
you're outside?
subclass keep going.
Is that a ley line I hear?
Oh, she really is powerful.
You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
I think the better chance. I think the better way of doing this is to tell the truth, because you know what?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm already at the ley line. I'm doing this regardless, and if I lie and am discovered, we'll definitely lose. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You what?
I just want to go on the record saying that I had nothing to do with those.
The ringing rocket's so hot you can barely hold it. And let me guess, you're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you? You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there. All right, listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine.
This is also why I had to do this.
Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it? You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville. First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin an ice spell, only touch it to the ground. Lastly, recite the haiku of holding. You should know it from class. I'm on my way to you, but you must do this
Haiku
first.
of holding.
Hold tight. I'll be there soon. And don't expect to get off easy.
I will clean out as many toilets as is required.
The ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on you. None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says. You start to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is...
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt or something?
Circle the area with soil.
You grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Fire! It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
Alright, so Lux has not been listening to a word.
No, they have not. Are you remotely surprised?
Ice.
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
There is no chat!
Wait, are you streaming this?
Haiku of holding.
It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet. You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's not the point. Can I continue now?
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
No one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp. Not just any lamp. One covered in runes and etchings. You'll have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity, or join me.
What's going on?
Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn. With the djinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another. The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, djinn, she cackles. Make
she's
it
being
now.
a bitch.
The djinn,
Oh,
with a
no.
look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you. My power is yours.
whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see,
Uh-oh.
but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but
Uh-oh.
she is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
Oh, no doubt. Monologue away.
Aw, thanks. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world.
Fuck
Mold
no.
it into our
Ow.
image.
Box.
Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal?
Shit, it's God Gale ending.
Alright, I'm gonna be 100% honest here. I like what she's selling, but at the same time, free will is better.
It would be
Yeah.
glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can!
I would say that, you know, from what I've seen about bookshelf bluffs, it's not this giant purveyor of knowledge. It's just, hey, apprentice, do this shit for me.
The thing is,
Yeah.
we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good.
Okay.
And that's a
Good.
bad thing?
The world is full of evil all around us. From the shoelace shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first. You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Oh, what
Yeah,
a
whose
pity.
fault is
It
that?
seems I must finish you now. Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do.
Where the hell is the lamp she brought?
You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do?
I start to read the out loud.
Throw it.
You are instantly glad you paid
We're not
attention in runes
Pokemoning it.
class.
I know.
The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now! It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp,
Hell
you hear
yeah.
a voice next to you.
Well, ain't that something?
You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you. The travel groans.
You destroying all the works we done did.
This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
Okay, well, I'm glad I gained
I
that.
hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
As you are hit,
Yeah.
the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand.
Ah, Jins are weak to metal.
Oh,
The memory
yeah.
of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you.
Catapult.
Come here, Trowel.
I don't know about that.
Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you.
Here you go.
Yay, Moise.
Mouthy, but does good work.
You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel.
This is kind of awesome.
Trowel yells. You unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance. She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage. You stagger
Hell
back,
yeah.
pushing through the pain.
Oh, you're fine. You're not even
You
bloodied.
lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools
Oh, yeah,
rushing her.
I had temporary HP.
Lux, are you going to help?
Yeah.
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
They get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding.
Ooh, he's a
until-
druid.
Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground. Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise!
How dare!
Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell
Counter
matches
spell.
to do your ultimate attack, or maybe a higher level metal spell, or there might be something else you want to do.
I take the hit.
Oh, well, crit. You step in front
Oh
of
no.
Moise before Melville can unleash her
Oh,
attack.
like an expletive. Okay.
I step in front of you and strike a hot, mysterious pose. And then I get somewhere safe out of the way.
One of the tools shouts out, "What are you doing, kid?"
No one hurts boys!
You release your hold on the trowel, letting him tumble to the ground. That is all you have time for before Melville hurtles the attack at you. She hits you for... Oh no. I rolled a crit. That means she hits
Oh, no.
you for 93 damage.
Oh no!
I'm
Oh,
so
that
sorry.
fully kills you.
You feel the magic hit your chest. And in that moment, you are known by everything in the universe that ever was, or
Damn.
ever will be. The bright
Okay,
light from
that's
the
cool.
attack doesn't burn out. Instead,
Huh?
you open your eyes to find yourself swirling in magical ether. Melville
What?
unbound your soul from the earthly plane, but in doing so,
Oh,
released you from
she
pain.
killed me so hard that I could.
Yeah.
Everything is beautiful, and you are in tune with all things.
Aw.
But wait, that's not all.
I bet he's making this up on the fly.
You are zooming
Yeah,
through
that's
time
part
and
of
space
doing
and
the job.
existence, and you slam into something, and then it is black. You open new eyes, and a voice in your head tells you that your sacrifices.
You
earned
get
another
isekai'd!
You see the sky. You feel grass under you. You have been reincarnated. But where and who you are is a
Hell,
mystery
yes.
to you. And
Oh
that
my
mystery
god.
is a story for
I-
another time.
I need to tell you,
You get
right now.
isekai'd out of the place you get isekai'd to.
Yes, I need to let you know right now. You remember that really stupid idea we had in high school about like the isekai anime where everybody in that world has been isekai'd there?
Yep.
I actually kept some of the notes, and it's like a plane that you can go to in my
Yeah.
like constellation.
Oh my
ship.
god.
And one of my favorite things I did with it is there's a dimension hopping character one of my friends is playing. And they're
Okay.
being chased by outlaws. Like this group of like cultist outlaws. She jumps into the universe that you get isekai'd from, and as she's running away from the cultist, bam! Truck tune.
Oh my god.
And the cultists are like, oh shit, she died. Okay, guess we gotta go look somewhere else. And she gets isekai'd into the fucking fantasy world.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait till you
So what
meet
I'm
a
hearing
queen of
is
your
because you were
mass,
instantly
which I'm
killed,
not going to do.
that does prove that like the extra hit points you got were temporary HP and not your like hit point maximum.
Yup.
Because then that I don't believe that would have like brought
If I
you
was
down to
in-
negative your hit point max and instantly killed you.
Yes, I started with 40. I went to negative 60. Actually, no. Technically, even if they were even if they were regular.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, even if my cap was 50, I was down at negative 60 after that.
My
Yeah.
character bows down and becomes a servant of Melville.
So,
Wait, you were 30.
now you are an evil character and the adventure is over. So, good job.
But I got like
Listen,
400
apart
million
from being a
followers.
dick to
How many did you
Chance,
get?
like,
That
listen,
was incredible!
Lux is exactly the kind of, like, character that I would see someone playing.
Yes,
You
entirely.
sacrificed yourself? Holy crit!
Yeah, no, look, I coulda killed Melville. Freudian slip right there. But the better story beat there is to sacrifice yourself for the lovable NPC.
Oh, that was
Very
better than I
important.
could've imagined.
Yeah.
That was
Listen, Moise needs to stay alive.
perfect.
Are his eyes red?
I'm sorry.
Oh, because of the dice.
Super embarrassing. But like, if that's how you roleplay here, I'm excited. Some
Matthew Mercer,
other
let's go fuck right now.
I know you're not gonna play Monster Con because one of the romanceables is a clown,
That was
but this
such a
is
concession.
basically like Liam's romance ending.
Listen, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to play with you again. And I'm so damn glad you sat down with me to do this. You're amazing. I need to wind down because that was intense. But please, 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 come see me again soon.
Hell yeah.
I'd love
We're doing
to have
another
you
one
play
of
with
his
my dice
campaigns
again.
later.
I mean, bye.
I love that this love isn't like, hey, we're gonna go sleep together.
Holy crit!
Mm-hmm.
You maxed out our relationship status.
Oh my god, I love that his pants are a dice bag.
Yes, I was just saying that before you joined. I love all the details. You're missing it because he has his hood down, but when he has his cloak up,
Yeah.
it's a full battle map with minis on it.
Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, I've seen him with his, like,
These
hood up,
swords.
like, usually. That's the form that I've normally seen him in. This is actually my first time seeing his hair.
Alright, give me one moment. We have to do something before we can continue with Zoe.
Yay. Oh.
There's that.
Oh, yeah, the content warning.
Well, and also, hey! Good to be back. Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going good.
This has been fun.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Aw.
Zoe. I don't know if you can actually see what our like little sprite is.
Oh, I have Twitch up.
Yeah. We've been flipping back and
Yeah.
forth.
Yeah. Aw.
Hey, if you can hear me, let me know.
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about the other day. I was just so sad. It is good to see you, though. And I'm feeling a little better. There was the cutest bird in the windowsill this morning.
Hey, I know that bird.
Have you ever realized that the way birds poop is just totally insane? Like, it's just random. They poop whenever, wherever, all the time. Can you imagine going through life
Yeah.
like that? I mean, I don't have to worry about pooping because I'm a ghost and I don't have bowels and I don't eat, but like, what if it was you? That would be so crazy. You just walk around like leaking. That would be so weird.
Oh no, you started dropping your memories again.
Oh no.
That is a totally solid point.
From someone not solid at all. I
Aw.
have an idea.
About what?
I've been thinking about where I should go next. Should I find out what my next
Mhm.
adventure is? Like, actually die? Or should I try to come back to a life of sorts and be a real being in the house with guys like the time capsule? And you and your magic glasses.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to have you here.
Oh my god, thank you! Look,
Aw.
here's my idea. We never closed the seance circle. I stood up, and he stood up, and then I fell, and I died, but the energy was still all open and swirly.
Oh.
So maybe it's still open. Maybe if we can complete it, I'd stop being stuck in between worlds like this. Stuck in this room, stuck in the freaking 80s, for God's sake.
So that's why she hasn't been able to leave the room. I figured it was something like that.
If we get back into the open, if we get back into that open energy, we might be able to make it more fully.
This is amazing! Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, like a moderate amount of stuff.
Okay, we're gonna be grabbing items from around the house, keys, right?
Mostly what we need is unstable energy.
You know what I'm just realizing might have played a part in, like, casting Ashley Birch as this character?
What?
She voiced the titular protagonist of Disney's The Ghost and Molly McGee.
It sounds weird, but I think if we get enough of these objects here, whose existences span the distance between object and idea, it could work.
I was right, yes. Okay.
Not cabinets, tables, or toilets, but like weirder stuff. Like me.
Oh god, do we have to introduce her to
They all have to
Doug?
be on board with what we're doing. Like, we have to all be on the same page, singing the same song kind of thing. And it should work.
Okay, so I'm assuming Bodhi's one of them. Because he's literally the 80s.
This is...
No, Bodhi's the time capsule.
Like,
Right,
die
he's
again,
time
like
capsule, but he's
metaphorically from
also
excitement.
literally the 80s.
Do you know enough of the others?
Oh.
Honestly, 3 or 4 might be enough. I don't know why the hell Rudy thought he could contact his dead father with just me.
I think I know some other folks. Let's see.
Oh my god, this is amazing. I will be right here. I'll be waiting right in this exact spot, okay? Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Okay. I need to think about concept people. So not objects, concepts.
I hate that Doug is one of them.
Okay, so let's see. Because when they said unstable energy, I was thinking like, oh, I could get Stefan up here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No.
Chance definitely not. Alright, let's see. Doug, Nightmare, Reggie. Okay, so Nightmare is probably one of them.
Oh, for sure.
Doug feels like another one.
The Shadow.
Oh shit, yeah. Well, I would probably need a relationship with Doug and Reggie.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, because even this is like, even like when I'm talking about like Erwin and River, they're still a thing. Bodhi
Yeah.
might work.
I think Bodhi is the physical time capsule. Yeah. It's the time capsule. Bodhi is the relic from the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that we're probably not going to be able to get her for a while.
Just yet. Yeah.
Which is
I
fine.
know that, like... I know that Shadows Lee is, like, the concept of darkness rather than, like, a physical shadow.
Yes.
And also a fortuner.
Alright, so... We're not going to talk with Chance again yet. I guess that means we gotta talk with Doug. But I believe that to mask, if that's...
Do we
Kopi
have
greets you
to...
robotically, lifting her hand to give you a
Kinda.
stiff wave. Her gaze looks vacant, and her words are cold and empty.
Is Kopi okay?
Oh, no.
Welcome back to Roofbox, home of all your coffee needs.
Oh god, is
what's
this
going
Rufio's doing?
Whatever do you mean, oh fine customer? Roofbox wants to ensure you have a consistent and standardized greeting, so that whenever you come to our
What
store,
did
you
I
know that you're
miss?
getting the best service every time.
You missed us having a conversation about wanting to be more personable, but the manager's sucking.
And your continued patronage is appreciated.
Kopi trails off, leaning forward in a sigh that seems to make her entire body droop.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
Oh no.
We know each other well. That was weird.
I know. Roofbox wants people to add the Roofbox touch every single time we greet customers. So they're just making me sound like a monotone robot.
Take me to your leader.
Alright, you get that one.
I feel like that doesn't usually apply to
Every
regulars.
coffee I make for somebody, I learn a little bit more about them. Get to know what they're like. Like you, for instance. You're... well, I don't really have words for it. Friendly? Sorry, my mind is drawing a blank. Sometimes when we talk, I feel a little out of my depth.
You can say the same for the barista making my drinks.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? How would you describe me then?
I'm gonna go with the pun, brutal.
Well, I've never received such a review before.
Come on, I'm the coffee
Thank
one.
you. But you get what I mean, right? I like to be more personable with the customers. That's the best kind of customer experience to me. The corporate nature always gets in the way of all of that.
Agreed.
Heck, if it weren't for the customers,
Yeah.
maybe I would have quit a long time ago. Coffee is just everything to me. The aroma, the flavor profiles, the warmth. You feel that too, right?
Who else comes to this place?
Of course.
Good.
Just me,
Good.
actually. But I'm assuming... so, while I have never had another dateable show up while I've talked with Kopi, Kopi does mention Beverly. And, very obviously...
That makes sense,
has
she is right
access to
there.
Coffee. Yeah, no. I
Mhm.
think... I think the insinuation is that a lot of the other datables come and get coffee, but just kind of due to the nature, we don't ever like chat with them because our entire date is our experiences with Kopi.
I'm glad somebody around here does.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like
I
go
would love to
crazy
see...
and
I would
nobody
love to
else
see her
needs its
interact
own
with
session
Stella.
a fabulous drink, especially with the boss like. Look, I wasn't going to say anything while he was here, but he's making new plans. Plans that I don't like. Uh-oh is right. Roofbox, in their infinite wisdom, have decided to completely get rid of the customer experience. They want to turn us
Ow.
into a fast coffee business.
Oh,
That's
God.
not what the
Fuck,
business
no.
is. That's not the point of the business.
Fast
They
coffee.
say the whole ordering system needs to be completely revamped to maximize profit. Instead of warmly greeting customers like I normally would, now I'm expected to have 30-second interactions with them at most to get their order. And then
Do-
mindlessly brew
Do you
away.
pay for any of this?
No special
It-
touches.
It's a coffee maker in your
conversations,
kitchen.
Nothing. Copy
I mean, you
in,
buy the groceries,
copy
but I
out.
think that's where that stops.
Actually, they've started buying DoorDash on their own. I have no control over this anymore.
It's like they don't want what they hired me for. Quality and thoughtful coffee. They just want me to take every customer interaction, every drink I make it all in an instant and then wrap it all up and then throw it away in a disposable pod. Apparently, somebody made a complaint about the times I've been chatting away. Mainly to you.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault at all. If anything, it's fully on me. I get it. I'm just probably not the corporate machine type. I care too much.
You thought about making coffee somewhere else?
Somewhere else? I guess I never thought of that before. I mean, I guess I do know a thing or two about my coffee. But Roofbox has a complete monopoly on the coffee business. There's nowhere else for me to go.
You're a literal coffee maker. You don't need them.
How? I mean, it's a lot of work to make that happen. I wouldn't have any corporate backing or anything like that. Do I even have what it takes to make it?
You have returning customers.
You know what? You're right. I'm the one making the coffee and seeing the customers day in, day out. I'll have to give this some thought, but maybe I can do it. I'm a smart bean. I know I'll be able to figure this out.
You're a lot more confident now.
All thanks to you.
Aww.
If you hadn't encouraged me to step out on my own, I would have never been able to even think about this. It'll take a lot of work, and honestly, still a lot of hours I need to do under Roofbox to get stuff going, but it's worth it to chase after my dreams. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hey, that's
The
good.
Discord lag has been insufferable for Kopi's event specifically for some
Aw.
reason.
I'm sorry.
It's me. I restarted my entire program.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm very sorry that that you're having issues at all.
That's not your fault.
Well, still.
Yeah.
Alright, back to our regularly scheduled program. Alright, so I've talked to him at 3. We're not sadly.
So, was there any, like...
Oh. Go ahead.
Sorry, was there any direct confirmation that Roofbox is owned by Rufio, the same person who owns the pyramid scheme that Stella is trying to get you into?
No, there was no direct.
Because I assume it's the same
You're
person.
back.
Ooh, hold on. You haven't updated your appearance. You've just updated your photos.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
Right, what is up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system? From Atlantic City to Newark?
Oh, I did this. I've done this multiple times. Of course, I gotta remind me.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore. And the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update.
I don't trust this at all.
So this time it's going to be different. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all computing at an accelerated speed just thinking about it.
Terrified of what this is going to end up being.
Yeah.
I love hearing that.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
The progress bar literally was added to make people not question.
As a placebo.
Oh, I get it.
By the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
I have I don't know,
Oktoberfest or something.
I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
Yes! I have fucked all of the options.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories? Of the NSFW variety, of course.
Yes, you have to specify this. Oh, I love that.
Oh, I bet that you would. I bet that makes your processors positively overheat.
Indeed they do.
Oh my gosh, it's done! It's finally installed!
Hehe.
I'm so excited.
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green eyes. They truly look like a
Aww.
new computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. There was a slight filter over them. Okay.
Oh.
You can see it way more clearly on the glasses. They were a little bit pixelated, and I was wondering if that was just an artifact. But like, it's so much more. If you like look at stuff, like the colors are a little bit more vibrant. Not a ton, but noticeably so. You're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right. You know,
Nice.
this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I'm salivating.
I don't blame you. It's incredible.
Let's do some double clicking right now.
Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously. Here, ask me a question. Any question.
Alberto, how many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth?
I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness.
You're probably right.
And
I
I
bet's
can
on
now see
9.
that you were indeed wearing a fantastic red shirt this whole time.
Oh, the red shirt.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible. Am I right?
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I certainly didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others.
Well, yeah.
Don't you agree?
If you say so.
Listen, I don't want to hurt your
What
feelings
the?
or anything.
Why am I talking like this? I'm dating a ton of other objects right now.
Through the experience
know.
of being intimate with others, ultimately,
I have
think
no
we
idea.
learn more about what we truly need in a partner. And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
You think that's the best? I trust you.
Wonderful! I think this is an
Yeah, that's-
exceptional plan.
This would work better if this was the first person I dated.
We'll spend a little time apart, interacting
Yeah.
with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene back together. I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic of yours. Do we have a concordance?
So are you supposed to handwrite that one, or?
Okay.
You are the absolute best.
Interfacing in this way. They
Mm.
probably mean that I would come in and type it rather than like speak to them.
Enjoy
like
your little sojourn in the offline world.
All right, so. It is 3 o'clock now. It is time to call it.
Timothy is just putting the finishing touches on polishing a pocket watch.
Cat
When he
boy.
sees you, he waves
Yes,
you over,
cat boy.
setting the watch aside and pocketing the cleaning cloth.
There you are, just on time.
They have a very specific cadence that I enjoy.
I must say, I'm absolutely chuffed to see how timely you've been. You're
Is that
right
Bryce
on
Papenbrook?
schedule. I was just polishing some of my timekeepers.
It is them doing a Richard or like the Zib voice as best as they can.
Oh my god. That's so funny. I love that.
Like seriously, this is some Horowitz stuff.
Hehe.
Would you care to join
It's not though. Like it's not. It's Pappenmeyer, like you were saying. Like,
Yeah. Papenbrook?
Pappen. I am not the one to remember
Nice.
shit.
I'm the one who's been playing voice actor bingo since middle school.
True. Sure.
Capital. Have a seat, darling. Now, when last we spoke, we discussed the importance of what?
Timeliness.
Precisely. Nothing better. Nothing more important. The biggest lesson here is
This
that
man has
time,
OCD.
above all else, is the
Ah.
first thing you must consider when it comes
You know
to
that
learning.
tracks.
There are a lot of these objects that have OCD.
But there are, of course,
Yeah,
other
that also
things to
tracks.
consider. Having a schedule for your date is imperative to ensure you are using every moment with your lover correctly.
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I do believe that it would be a bit in Hello Boss for them to be like schedule.
Yeah, oh for sure.
I cannot unsee it as something.
Honestly, I think that reads more like an Invader Zim bit.
It does,
Not from Zim
but,
specific. Well, yeah.
but it seems like something more that Dib would do, and Zib would be like, "Why are you talking like that?"
Listen. Zim saying stuff like schedule is absolutely the kind of bit that they would go for just out of nowhere.
That is true.
Or an entire, like, extra character just for that specific bit.
That is also true. You schedule every minute of your days. You're so right, Time King. Even during sex.
I gotta know. I gotta know.
I really do gotta know, even during sex.
Why must you say it so disdainfully?
I wasn't trying to say it
No.
disdainfully. I'm genuinely curious.
There is nothing more arousing than an orderly, efficiently planned
I
date.
literally meant that as questioning, not like I wanted the information, because honestly say.
Picture
Yeah.
this, if you will.
Oh god, that pose. Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Take
right
a
this moment?
screenshot.
Will your date arrive at your dinner reservation exactly on time? Your date says to you, darling, what's on the agenda?
God, I feel so fucking called out.
Uh-huh.
Not because I am so asininely linked to time, but I have fucking said what's on the agenda before. For like a day of like a
Uh-huh.
It is solely if the entire day is for dates. But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at me with the side eye, aren't you?
No, I'm looking at you with the knife cat face again.
Yeah. But seriously, all day, like, doing, like, a full day that is just, like, doing stuff with your partner is fucking awesome.
Oh, for sure.
And that is literally the only time a date needs to be scheduled more than start and finish, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like doing, like, hey, we're gonna go do dinner, then a movie, if it's not, like, a full day of stuff, you know? It's one activity, or it's the entire day.
Yeah.
Doesn't automatically mean that, like, hey, we just ate, so now you go home, but it's... The dinner is the thing that we planned, everything else, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, before I call myself out further.
You say to them, we have approximately 10 minutes to review the menu and engage in small talk.
Oh god. This is going to be painful, isn't it? I 100%...
You should call a doctor if you're...
if your small talk lasts for more than 10 minutes. If your small talk lasts for more than 10 minutes, call your therapist. I foresee there being a question of, do you have to schedule the time to talk about the schedule? Because I genuinely think the schedule is 5 minutes to read off the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
The schedule. Oh.
I assume that will take longer than the small talk.
Yes. The small talk is about the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
This is great.
They can only moan in needful appreciation for scheduling. Oh.
Oh yes, Daddy, schedule harder. I say this knowing that there's a fucking 30 Rock bit about Liz starting to be horny because they schedule shit out.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a fun one.
I'm aroused just thinking about it.
Perhaps we have more in common than I realized. At any rate, scheduling your entire date down to the minute is not only efficient, but an excellent bonding experience for any couple.
Alright. This guy is completely wrong and OCD to such an extent that I'm starting to not want to talk with him. But at the same time,
it's hilarious.
Planning certain things out is a very good bonding experience. Meal prep is one of them.
That is also true.
So let us practice now. You have asked me on a date, and we have both arrived on time. As we are seated for dinner, I look deeply into your eyes and ask you about tonight's agenda. You say?
I read off a meticulously planned timetable for the evening in increments of 10 minutes.
Meow. I have never been so attracted to another.
I will say that this would be a deal breaker IRL, but in the fictional space, I'm gonna pull out a crop and make sure that he keeps on the timetable.
Excellent. Truly excellent. Surprise!
Yeah, it's like how a lot of people in real life probably wouldn't want to bang an actual dragon.
Invited you to another activity.
Get on my fucking level, coward.
But your schedule has not accounted for this unexpected excursion.
You don't think that I wouldn't want to actually fuck a dragon?
Listen, in size of a house form, that would kill you.
It would be a good way to die. Also, if I would also like to mention, if dragons exist, most other magic would, and so I'd do some fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Horror of horrors!
That's very true.
What do you do?
I slap you for daring to disrespect the schedule in my time.
Maybe
That's
he's
a
into
good
that.
one.
No! We cannot enforce time under threat of violence.
Aw.
I suppose I should be happy I have managed to make my point, but
Aw, no.
unacceptable. Our time for this conversation is beginning to dwindle. Before I bid you
Damn.
leave me once more, tell me what you have learned. Last time we learned the value
So the
of
writing crop is out.
kindliness.
I will make him like it.
Today we learn the value of
I don't think that's how that works.
Scheduling.
Precisely! Scheduling! I would so love to talk to you at length about crafting a proper schedule, but I'm afraid my time runs short. If you wish to continue our talks, return to me at 9 p.m. As ever, no sooner, no later. Farewell.
Like, right now?
No, so 9 is at night, so he has to be the last person we talk to. Alright, we're going for Doug. So we're sitting at a wall.
Do we have to?
Yeah,
I fucking hate that guy.
yeah. There we are.
What's up, dork? Been seeing you around the house, adding more dateable objects to your stupid little cherub.
What's a cherub?
If you have to ask, you're not cool enough to have one. Trying to inject
A
little
chair
culture into
harem.
your god.
Oh.
You do something new with your hair? It looks different.
Finally upgraded to name brand shampoo.
Well, it looks like shit. In fact, it looks like you got your head stuck in a blender. Anyway, you caught me in the middle of ruminating. I ruminate a lot. It's hella tight.
Alright. I love this fucker. What are you ruminating about?
I was ruminating about the big crunch. You know the big crunch, yeah?
But like sit-ups?
Monster truck.
Not even close. I'm gonna have to deduct 2
Mhm.
Doug points for that misfire.
Wait, how many Doug points do I currently have?
Why would keeping track be my job?
Because you haven't been telling us how many we had to start with?
You came up with the whole concept.
You came up with being a big dork, and I bet you don't keep a dork tally on
I
you.
wish.
I actually do. Its name is Theodore, and I hate that.
Wait, you probably do. actually. The Big Crunch is a theory in cosmology that suggests since the universe is currently expanding, it's possible it'll eventually run out of momentum. And when it does run out of momentum, the
Ooh.
forces of gravity will pull it back together, like a giant rubber band suddenly contracting.
Oh, like an inverse Big Bang.
Better known as heat death, effectively.
And if that happens,
Yeah.
the universe will collapse back into a singularity, like how it existed before the Big Bang.
Though, this entire theory
Neat.
completely. I'm gonna fucking style on this motherfucker really quick. This entire thing completely ignores the existence of forces like antimatter and dark matter, which are after effects of the Big
Ooh.
Bang for sure. However, due to the way that quantum mechanics, as of now, functions at basically random, allowing particles to pop into and out of existence, black holes sucking in material, and other forces not only adding to the push naturally in an entropic way, it is theoretical that the Big Crunch will never happen. At least in a way that anything would be still there. It's more likely, in fact, for quantum tunneling to occur and for the entirety of reality to find a different low point for its energy source, and thusly every molecule and atom and particle just kind of be wiped from existence.
Nice.
You fuck.
All I've been thinking this entire time is that dark matter is one of my favorite third-party 5e settings.
Poof. Nothing. Nada. Sick, huh?
But humanity could still escape somehow, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just kidding. The entire universe will be crushed into nothingness. It'll be
And
as
we'll
if
be
it
dead by
never
then.
existed at all. Anyway, enough about how everything you do is utterly meaningless no matter how desperately you attempt to rationalize it. I've got something lighter to share.
I doubt it. So you're sharing edible.
No. Last time we chillaxed, I promised I'd find an activity we could both enjoy.
That's right, you did.
Excitement looks terrible on you, just saying. After putting in a bare minimum of effort, I think I found a slightly tolerable activity.
Tolerable sounds fun.
Does it? I figured it'd sound more tolerable. So I downloaded this new app.
Listen,
okay?
it's a feat to tolerate
It's called
you.
PlayBucket from the makers of ShareBucket, and let me tell you, it's fire. Totally worth the 99 cents.
99 cents seems expensive.
Not for me.
It
I'm a high
does.
roller. PlayBucket's a gaming platform where you can gamble. Apparently,
Oh,
gambling's
God.
legal as long as it's on your phone for some reason. It's got poker,
Yeah.
blackjack, and go fish. It's even got Sudoku.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a
You said you like
gotcha.
Sudoku, right?
I was considering saying it, but I didn't actually say it.
That's how in sync we are.
I do actually like Sudoku. I got gifted Sudoku toilet paper for White Elephant, and I still have it.
Way I see it, this is
Amazing.
a great way for us
That
to
was
spend
one of the
time
options
together.
in the last event that you didn't click on. I remember it.
Potentially a lot of time together, if you catch my drift.
You don't seem like someone who spends a lot of time with anything.
Was that an innuendo?
Not really. See, I'm currently down about $64 million, give or take a few million. So we gotta get all that
That sounds like
cash
a
back,
you
or I'm gonna owe
problem.
some real bad dudes a lot of money. But I did some math, and I
Ooh,
figure if
fun.
we play roughly 100 million hours of Sudoku, we can definitely get all that crypto back.
He's a fucking crypto bro.
Yeah, he's been giving you crypto of himself.
How many Doug points will that get me?
I don't know, 3? A billion? How many you want?
100 seems fair.
Sure, whatever. Anyway, enough talking. Talking's for losers. We've got 100 million hours of Sudoku to play. It'll be fun.
Love it.
Of course you do, dork. That's why you keep coming back. Daddy Doug knows exactly what you need.
I am
Right around the same
literally
time.
only here. I'm literally only here to save a ghost, you fuck.
Okay, let's get
Do
cracking.
we have to introduce them to one another?
You know the rules of Sudoku?
Yes.
Great. So what we've got on the app
No.
is exactly like that. But the thing is, I'm not gonna let you look on my phone screen. That way we
What?
can work together as a team. It'll be so dumb and good.
I'll just use pen and paper.
If you use pen and paper, you're a stinking little cheat ass. You're not gonna cheat, are you?
So what if I do?
Don't you want to fuck me or something? If you want to do that, you should treat me with
No.
the respect that I deserve. You don't even know what kind of variables and shit I'm using to keep track of our relationship status. Okay, so the first row going across is blank, blank 6, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4.
Oh, you fuck. You absolute fuck. Oh, I fucking hate this. There is going to be a collectible behind actually doing this right. So I'm... Fuck this
Yeah.
shit. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help because I don't know shit about how to Sudoku.
I'm fucking...
I just put whatever numbers look neat. Half the time I don't even put real numbers.
Alright. We're fucking doing this. Google Sheets. Let's go. I'm not using pen and paper, you fuck. Okay. Blank, blank, 6. Blank, blank, 9. Blank, blank, 4.
Okay, so apparently, the official Pokemon channel announced an all-new live game show hosted by Brian David Gilbert.
Okay.
The second row going across is blank 2, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 6, blank.
Blank, 2, blank, blank, 3, blank, blank, 6, blank. Okay. Sure.
The third row going across is 4, blank, blank 7, blank.
I'm gonna be severe. You know the most annoying thing? He's probably gonna be like, oh, I wasn't actually reading off anything real.
Blank, blank 2, blank, blank.
Of course.
The fourth row going across is 8, blank, blank 9, blank, blank 4, blank, blank.
Yep.
The fifth row going across is blank 4, blank,
Blank, 4, blank, blank, 8, blank, blank, 2, blank. Ugh.
blank. We're more than halfway through. Oh, except you also need to help me solve it.
Right.
The sixth row going across is blank, blank 7, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 1.
7, 3, 1.
The seventh row going across is, of course, blank, blank 3, blank, blank 1, blank, blank 7.
3, 1, 7. Alright. I'm noticing a pattern, basically.
The eighth row going across is blank 6, blank, blank 4, blank, blank 1.
6, blank, blank, 4, blank, blank, 1, blank.
1 blank.
And so he's number, blank, blank, number, blank, blank, number. Blank.
Ah, wait, sorry, that last number I said was a 5, not a 1.
You bitch.
And finally,
Sorry, I'm
the
watching
ninth row going
27
across
minutes
is
of
1,
Pokemon
blank, blank,
fainting
8, blank, blank,
animations.
3, blank, blank.
So good. 1, blank blank 8 blank blank 3 blank blank. Got it. I'm ready to take some time and solve this.
So, you have a solution? You get a cool prize if you get it right. Because you're just choosing options, it'll be easy for you to figure out the right answer from the wrong ones. So I'll ask you something specific so we know you're not metagaming. What's the bottom right number?
You bitch. Okay, let's do this. All right. Of course. Okay, so
That's the one it takes the longest to do.
no, technically not. I can actually eliminate a lot of options. So it's not 1. Oh shit. Okay, this is actually relatively easy. Hold on. So it's not 1, it's not 8, and it's not 3 because that's the bottom right. Yeah, okay. It's also not. Hold on. So it's not 1, it's not 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not 8.
Ooh, the ship in a bottle has the same voice actor as the narrator.
It's not 7. It's not 4. So it's not 5. Okay, so it is 2. It's 2, 6, or 9. So I can kind of try and plug and check my way through. Oh, hold on. So I need to figure out if it's 2 or 9. Okay, that's a little bit easier. All right, let's try. Let's try it if it's. Let's see. All right, let's see. What number is the most prolific in this whole thing? 1 7, 2 7s, 3 7s. 1 2, 2 2s, 3 2s. Oh, there's 3 of every number, isn't there? It's. I think he's given me. Oh no, there's 1 2 3. There's 4 3s. Okay, so let's figure out where the other 3s might be. Okay, so a 3 could go here, or 3 could go here. Shit. Okay, hold on. So that's a 3 there. Okay, so the bottom row's all 3s. So 3 could go there, or 3 could go there. I almost kind of want to look this up because this is going to take for fucking ever. Doing my thing, solving this as best as I can. I thought I was being clever. By having my, you know, two.
Cool. And the top left number?
3.
And now, what's in the box fourth over from the left and fourth going up from the bottom?
4th from the 4th from the left, 4th from the bottom. That's 4.
By the way,
nice.
I've been getting another thing
One
of
from the
pizza
left
this
and
entire
seventh one from the
time.
bottom?
That's good. 8th one from the left. And 7th from the bottom. That's a 3.
Okay, let me check your result and make sure this works.
Fingers crossed.
Let's see. Wow, you did it!
Yep, that took forever.
You get 1 Doug point.
God damn it!
If you get 5 of them, I will definitely fall in love with you. How does that sound?
I hate you. Pretty good.
Just keep doing like I say, and that's the path to love. Simple as that.
God, I hate you.
Bye, possible lover.
Alright. It is nighttime. I think we do the shadow.
There's a presence in the room with you. You're sure of it. But you can't make any...
So that was really
anything
really
out in the
frustrating.
darkness. As you search for whoever it might be, they address you in somber, funereal tones.
As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Sure.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then. Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying
Okay, I
amalgam
do
of
really
bones,
love this
both
design.
human and animal. Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
Don't tell me what I find grotesque.
From brazen earth to the heavens most incorrigible.
Hey, look, grotesque can be hot as well.
Okay, but it's not. It's just claws.
You and I are living proof of that.
The shadows quiver.
What?
The shadows quake and quail.
Who the fuck said either of us was grotesque?
I've been called that a number of times. Anyways.
Light has no purchase
Is
here,
they blind?
Apparently.
for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420 XX! Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Oh my god.
See you.
Sweet handle.
Of course. I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
I'm into this. Sure, I
I
totally
want to step on him.
Do you? I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You are the penumbra. My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse.
Yes.
We'll see about that.
Sign me up.
Yes! So tell me, penumbra.
Oh
What
god.
brings you to the call of night?
I noticed that one of the shadows was wrong.
Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint?
On my own.
Observant. I enjoy those who observe.
I mean, once you kind of notice that it doesn't, that it, like, there's no window behind it, it's fairly easy.
Yeah.
You
And also, we
appear to
did
be
get a hint from the game.
romancing the objects in your domicile.
Well, I mean, basically
Not that
saying,
specific shadow, but that one of the shadows was wrong.
No, actually, the way that it was phrased was permanent shadow, and I, for the longest time, thought it was with the crawl space.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really? Because I remember us clocking that.
Well, okay, so we clocked the weird shadow, but there's another character that's a glitch in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah!
I was thinking Broken Shadow was that, because that's not a permanent shadow, because it's being cast by the glow, you know?
Yeah, I know the glitch is voiced by, I need to, like, look up what their name is. It's, yeah, John Patnode. I've been following them on Blue Sky lately. They're neat.
Honestly, I would love to write a review on this game with you, because you know a lot of the voices.
Oh, for sure.
Hey,
hey, hey. Oh,
You
so
are
many of
embarked
them.
on a most interesting quest. However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
I think they got like all of the main Critical Role cast members except Taliesin. Which is fair. He doesn't. I haven't seen him doing that many projects lately. Like the most recent thing I've seen him in, like voice-wise, is Aizen from Tales of Berseria, which came in like 2016 and was the game that got me to start doing voice actor bingo.
I'd love to play voice actor bingo with you in the future.
I gotta get back to playing that, honestly. It's been way too long since the last time I did a Berseria stream.
How does it work?
Or any stream. How does Berseria work?
I more meant voice actor bingo.
Oh, that's just what I call, like, clocking voice actors that I recognize in things.
Oh, okay.
Like, I started to recognize voice actors, like, from the characters they voiced in Tales of Berseria. Like, that's where I first started, like, recognizing, like, Christina V and Erica Lindbeck and Ben Diskin.
What are you trying
It's a great game, highly recommend.
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful. However, my true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom.
I love their blush is yellow.
Then this eerie primal instinct
Oh my God.
to hasten yourself kicks in while your heart begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
I love darkness.
You help my power grow.
I'd like a lick of true darkness, if you know what I'm saying.
But with that said,
you are the horniest ace person I know.
Yeah, listen, it's funny.
I do not doubt that.
I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If
Oh
not for your
no.
summoning ritual, I may be. Nay, such thoughts are wasteful. Anyhow,
God, the Chuny energy is off the charts. I love it.
I love this as well. Like romantically.
Such feelings are unnecessary. Although not unwelcomed.
Oh,
You
good.
see, the
They're
essence of darkness must be
flusterable.
discussed before obtained. I have
It's
been
time
waiting
to
for
enact
eons
evil.
for a worthy conversational partner. Our sinister lamentations in pure nightfall will serve as the dark ritual and bring forth my armaments.
Armaments?
My armor forged from the shadowy depths. Think of them as parts to my true self. However,
Okay, you I want to introduce to Zoe.
during the great cataclysm,
I want to introduce them to literally everyone but Reggie and Doug.
Yeah.
And also Friar Errol.
I don't think anyone needs to... Okay, wait. I want to see him interact with Dorian and then have Dorian just throw him out the door.
Yes.
Know that even this discussion will feed into our dark surge. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Special armor.
I'll have you know that these aren't just any normal raiments. They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal shade.
My dad works at Nintendo.
But after I obtain just a single piece of it, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially.
How do we find the armor parts?
As I said, by having conversations, we initiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return.
What happens when you get your full armor?
I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my Penumbra?
The Great Cat.
The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly...
Their mothers threw them out of their basements, and I was left alone.
a great power beyond any of ours divided us.
I was close, wasn't I?
I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost.
My Xbox controller went through the window. What was this power?
It is an unexplainable force beyond reason.
Hi, bitches! Fucking Lux walking in.
Oh my god.
But that
Wait, I want to see that interaction.
What troubles you, my penumbra?
You know what? Listen. That would be the best crack ship.
Holy shit. Don't start this right now.
Yeah. Imagine that. That would be so funny.
While it may appear childish, it is a title that bears significance to me.
I will say.
Listen, something, there is no... Listen, something, there is no shadow without light.
That is true. However, I will say there are two characters in the entire game that deserve to be with fucking no one. Friar Errol and Harper.
Okay.
I'm assuming you have no idea what goes on with Harper.
Even creatures of the dark are entitled.
That's the hamper voiced by Laura Bailey.
It is.
And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows.
What about the Axis in 420?
Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Dorito bag.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course through me.
Something I'd like to creep and course through you, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might.
Alright, how long until I can suck your dick? true, you look mighty.
How long till I
sexy.
can make use of those convenient handlebars?
That's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me.
While the handlebar joke is right there, I'm a power bottom, and yeah, I'd rather have the handles than use them.
Encountering
Understandable.
you is
However,
the most exciting event in
for this particular energy, it's amusing.
It is amusing.
For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light. You're now a denizen of darkness.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Lux.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk to them.
Brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
I don't know why anyone enjoys them.
Apparently, that's some people's favorite character. Listen, they're a snack. On the other hand, their personality is so off-putting.
Champ, champ, champ! How goes it?
You know, talking with stuff around the house.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Good.
Hey, I love to hear it. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very likely.
That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Name Tom, hometown Las Vegas, age 39 and a half, position manager, years worked at current position 0.1, previous employment general manager, Dairy Fiend 8 years, reason for dismissal too tall, previous employment assistant manager, Dairy Wizard 2 years, reason for dismissal bad luck, previous employment managing director San Francisco Symphony Orchestra 1 month, reason for dismissal fraud. Previous employment, managing director, Palo Azul High School Band, 4 years. Reason for dismissal, unknown.
Ah, wonderful. I have been officially fired.
Also, Tom has, apparently.
Well, yeah, Tom lost his job. I'm not ready to speak with Zoe again, I don't think.
No.
And it is now almost 11 p.m.
Hello.
Nightmare!
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, I get to spend a night with them.
Ah,
I'm
yes.
feeling
We
jealous.
went from
What's
Daniel
the
to the
dream?
cooler Daniel.
Let's do something scary.
Coming up. Sleep with one eye open tonight.
It is a terrifying nightmare. Terrifyingly lovely.
Aw.
Yay.
I'm very tempted to continue.
What time do you have to wake up tomorrow?
I have to be at work at 7:30, so 4 a.m.
Go the fuck to sleep.
No, but I can talk to the diary.
Yeah, you can, but also you have what, like 5 hours?
Man. What are you, my mom?
Yes. That's what happens when you bring the mom friend on call.
I didn't bring you on call. You came here.
Uh-huh. And who specifically repeatedly sent me messages inviting me to join you on stream for these?
God damn it, I'm going to go kill my altar. like kill your double, but internally, and then it shuts them up forever.
Shit, ego death.
Yeah, ego death is great.